Welcome back, everybody. Now, he's one of the most talented actors in the business. Please welcome the incredible Jake Gyllenhaal.
You both smell so good.
Well,
thank you.
He passed your sniff test?
Yes. Well, you know what? It's so weird. I have to try again.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, it's fine.
Yeah, he smells right. Okay.
It's so odd how I just, yeah, that was weird.
So I'm curious. Yeah,
Turn on the air in here, would you
It's
guys?
a little hot. But I am really curious, though, how you think you would do, because we were talking about Dancing with the Stars. If you ever were to do it, how do you think you would do it?
If I were on Dancing with the Stars? My dancing makes people nauseous, so I feel like a lot of people on Dancing with the Stars is the same. So, yeah. So I mean, if you want to throw up while you're watching somebody dance, I would love to be on that show. You know.
That is so rude of you to talk about Geraldo like that. I mean, it was his first week. No, I'm joking. Guys, you're supposed to laugh with me.
But it
is frightening. I mean, it is. You get out there and then all these cameras are coming at you and you're in very odd outfits. I would actually love to have you on season 23. I mean, I know you're not busy or anything.
Well, you know,
we have some hot dancers, don't
I do some dancing in the movie that I have coming out, which is also, you know, it's a little nauseating for me to watch. Yeah, but
it's so good.
I can't wait to talk to you about that. But before we get to that, though. I was talking to one of our producers who ran into you in the park. Today is National Puppy Day, and you have a puppy, and Leo.
Yeah,
right?
Leo, yeah.
Now, how's training going with Leo?
Well, he's almost 2, and he's a German Shepherd, so, you know, they're pretty good at picking up training.
Smart.
Yeah. And he's just become a service dog, so that's pretty cool.
It.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so training's been pretty intense, actually, for him, but he's such a great dog.
Is he doing it in different languages, or is it just all English?
No,
because there are some that,
I know, German
right?
and stuff like that. Yeah, no, like, if I tried, he's so smart, he'd be like, what? What are you?
What's the coolest thing he can do that you're the most impressed with?
I just, like, mid-run, I can make him stop and sit. Like, if he's far away from me, I can make him, like, and I call him to me, mid-run, if I say sit, he'll just stop and sit.
Wow.
And around other dogs, too, and all that stuff. It's just pretty,
tell you right now,
that's pretty impressive for a dog, you know? Seems simple, but...
Kids don't do that. Just letting you know ahead of time, kids don't do that.
I don't do that.
I know service dogs that'll actually, you just say go, they'll run out, go potty, and then come right back right away.
Yeah, totally. And you can place him anywhere. Like, if he was here, I could put him up anywhere, and he would stay there until I told him he could. Yeah.
Wow.
Seriously, yeah.
And
cool.
and let's get into your next role, right? Because you're so talented, man. I love watching you. And your next role, you're playing Jeff Bauman, who's one of the survivors of the Boston Marathon.
Yeah.
And I'm just curious, because you seem to immerse yourself in every role that you do. What did you do to learn more about this role and about his life and
yeah, well, I'm just about to start, just for the sake of Jeff, because I know if he were here, he'd say his last name's Bowman. But, yeah. But he's, you know, he's an extraordinary guy, and his story is extraordinary, but particularly because of his now wife, Erin, and their love story. You know, it's a love story about the two of them and how they got through what they got through. It's really not as much about the bombing as much as their love that happened afterwards. They have a beautiful daughter named Nora that they had, all happened pretty soon after that. So to me, you know, getting into that world when I know that there's hope and there's love in the story, you know, what he went through is just so tough. But getting into it's just being with Jeff, being around the environment, you know, trying to get in there and just not be afraid of all that stuff that he wasn't afraid of.
I'm a New England girl, so I love the area, and obviously got to hand over the trophy to the Red Sox after they won it that year. What's it been like being in Boston and trying to get acclimated with everything and the community? Oh,
well, Boston's, I mean, I grew up, all my closest friends are from Boston because I went to the Cape in the summer when I was a kid. So I love Boston, but it's a sensitive subject, you know, a sensitive subject for everybody there, and I just feel a tremendous responsibility, you know, to the story and to the city and to the world, really, because I mean we're in tough times, particularly given everything that went on yesterday and in general. And I just think love and connection is really all that we have in the end, and the thing that will really bring us through the hardest times. So that's what the movie's about, and that's what
I can't wait for it.
For the right person to tell that story is you. And we're going to take a quick break. And when we come back, we're going to find out New Yorkers' reactions to seeing Jake dance in the street. So we'll be right back with Jake Gyllenhaal to talk about his new movie, Demolition. But when you say you have a Philly didn't like you, he flat out let you know he didn't like you.
Yeah.
But that is your film Demolition. It's about a successful investment banker who's struggling with grief and the loss of his wife.
Yeah.
And you know, it explores all these things, but also about reinvention, right?
Yeah. I mean, you know, when you say that, it does sound like it's a really sad movie, but ultimately, because he responds to what happened in such an awkward way, he's lost himself so early on that he starts to act in the strangest ways. And actually, throughout the movie, I think it's really funny and awkward as he tries to find himself. He does crazy things, like he demolishes his entire house because his father-in-law tells him you have to take things apart in order to, you know, put them back together in the right way. So he takes apart and destroys his entire house, thinking that's going to somehow help him. But
you beating the crap out of that gorgeous cabinet and the stereo equipment and the TV, I was like, no!
I know.
But
it's so upsetting.
But that's kind of like, seems to me, it's something they wouldn't want to do a lot of takes of. Like,
yeah, no, we just
you demo a house. That's like a one-time thing.
Yeah, they.
Yeah.
We spent hours waiting for them to put it back together. No, like what happened was they built a section of the house that we were going to destroy.
Oh, okay.
They built it, and then we just were allowed to just, me and this kid, Judah, who plays the character Chris in the movie, who I become friends with, who's the son of Naomi Watts, who's amazing in the movie too. We become really close friends, and we start demolishing the house together because both of our characters are kind of going through stuff. So we just got to demolish a house, like everything in the house. It was great. It was great fun. Yeah.
Is it good therapy? I would just think it would be like a lot of stuff just coming out.
Totally.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, usually actors are not paid. They would just destroy hotel rooms, and like in this case, you know, I actually got paid to destroy stuff.
Yeah.
But so also another thing which looked like good therapy. You were dancing all over the streets of New York, running up on random people.
I have some rhythm, yeah.
But you ran up on random people.
Yeah.
Nobody was like, yo, Jake, you going crazy, man.
A couple people were. But when you're near, I got applause for that.
Why would you?
But like, but in New York, like when you're the crazier you are, the less people pay attention to you. You know what I mean?
It's
so
the
it's
norm.
like, yeah.
Well, we love it when you're here, man. Truly, you're one of our favorites. You really are. Yeah, come back tomorrow.
Please.
Say hello to Leo for us. All right, the movie is Demolition. It opens on April 8th.